Hi again, my name is Sonia Landivar and I am ready to cover the questions for Chapter 7, Cognition, Language and Intelligence. The first question is review the three basic approaches to problem solving discussed in this chapter. Which approach do you think is most practical and efficient for solving everyday problems? The three approaches are cognition, which are the mental processes that are involved in acquiring, storing, retrieving, and using information, and that include sensation, perception, imagery, concept formation, reasoning, decision-making, problem-solving, and language. Then we have language, which is a means of communicating thoughts and feelings using a system of socially shared but arbitrary symbols, such as sounds, signs, or written symbols, arranged according to rules of grammar. Then we have thinking, an individual's ability to understand complex ideas, to adapt effectively to the environment, to learn from experience, to engage in various forms of reasoning, and to overcome obstacles through mental effort. To solve a problem successfully, we need to apply the three approaches. First, we need to understand the problem correctly in order to develop an internal representation of it, making sure it's real and it's based on relevant knowledge. Then we need to use language to communicate our thoughts and feelings efficiently. And finally, we need to apply thinking, the active process closely connected with language, so we can arrive to the best solution. Then the second question, which of the theories of intelligence best fits your notion of intelligence and why? To answer this question, I reviewed the theories of several of the psychologists that are mentioned in the book. Spearman's G-factor, which focuses on specific intellectual abilities. Then we have Thornston's primary mental abilities, which are verbal comprehension, numerical ability, spatial relations, perceptual speed, word fluency, memory, and reasoning. Then we have Gardner's frames of mind, or theory of multiple intelligences. Here we have 8 independent forms of intelligence, and recently he added a 9th type of intelligence. So these are linguistic, logical, mathematical, spatial, bodily, kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalistic, existential intelligence. Sternberg's triarchic theory of intelligence. He identified 3 types of intelligence: componential intelligence, experiential intelligence, contextual intelligence. The theory of intelligence that best fits my notion is the triarchic theory of intelligence, because it encapsulates all of the other groups. For instance, he claims that traditional IQ tests measure only componential or analytical intelligence, leaving out the experiential and contextual intelligence. Both very important ones because they include abilities such as creative thinking and problem solving, and the practical intelligence that covers common sense. The third question, prepare an argument supporting each of the following positions. Intelligence tests should be used in the schools. For this statement, it could be useful to have an expanded view of intelligence by identifying low-functioning children who need extra help and identify gifted children who need extra challenges. Then, letter B, intelligence tests should not be used in schools. For this statement, we can see that it can cause segregation and bullying. I believe that with some training, teachers can learn to identify students and apply the same techniques to either to help or give more challenges. Question number 4 gives several examples of how you might bring more creativity into your educational and personal life. As far as educational, for some time I've been thinking about an activity that I have already been doing for several years, for many years actually. But I have done it in an informal way. So I want to now do it in a more professional way. I think that it will bring me more rewards. I have left it a little stagnant. This activity can be done besides on the side of my current job, and it actually would give me more freedom. And eventually I can really dedicate my time to doing just that activity. I started gathering information about a new career that would help me achieve this goal. I analyzed several options and I slept on them. I wanted to be sure of the decision I was making. And this year I decided to go back to school and take business management. This program would give me the tools to manage a small business that I have in mind. This one is the work that I've been doing for many years, which is doing Spanish translations and also voiceover for Spanish-speaking individuals and for companies. I started investing my energy on exposing my abilities to other people and companies in a more assertive way. I am also trying to find the adequate approach to associate with people with similar needs and interests, assess their reaction to my idea, and awaken their interest in my abilities. Then, on a personal level, I have already passed the period in my life where I had to raise a child. I feel more freedom in that respect, less pressure, and therefore more opportunities to do things for myself. Studying and travel are among the things that would bring additional satisfaction to my life. Also, small things like gardening or remodeling are fulfilling activities that I am considering.